Let's learn about independent and dependent variables for sixth grade math. Hey, this is 4-8, practice and problem solving on Envision 2.0. If you want to learn about independent or dependent variables, stay here. I'm going to help you. Identify the independent variable and dependent variable. The miles M an automobile travels and the millimeters of tread T the tire loses. So those are related somehow. Now, an independent variable causes change to the dependent variable. A dependent variable is affected by the independent variable. So let's say you're selling something. Let's say you're selling apples, for example, and the number of pounds of apples you sell determines the amount of money you make. So the amount of money you make is a dependent variable because it depends on the pounds of apples that you sell. The pounds of apples you sell is an independent variable because it will cause change to the money you make. So there's an example of independent and dependent variable for you. Now, the independent variable is what? So the automobile travels and the tire tread is lost. So it seems like when the car is moving, that causes a change in the tread of the tire. Therefore, the independent variable is M, the miles traveled, and the dependent variable is T, the tread that is lost. Now, listen, guys, this is easy just to guess your way through. If you just want to guess your way through, you could do that and still score 100%. But I got to tell you, you'll kind of feel bad about yourself inside. You'll kind of have like a hollow victory. I mean, we've all done it, right? Even me. And you just feel a little bad and you're like, well, I wish I knew it. And then come the quiz and the test, you end up to see that that you don't score as well. So try not to guess. Try to really understand what is happening. So I hope me explaining each one of these helps you, because I know it's real easy just to kind of guess your way through. And maybe you're watching these videos because you might be behind on your work, but avoid guessing right through, and just grunt it out. Just hustle it out. If it takes you 5 hours to do, it takes you 5 hours to do. Hard work will lead to a lot of great things in your life. So show a little. Don't be afraid to show a little hustle and hard work. It'll pay off for you at the end. Think of each problem you do as you're going to get $5. Not now, but when you're older. So let's do this. So the dependent variable is the tread, and that's the millimeters of tread that the tire loses. All right. The next one, I picked 5 of these to do. You might have more on your assignment, but I just want to show you some examples. The number of water bottles sold, W, and the dollar amount of sales, S. Remember that Apple example? Yeah, this is kind of like that. So the number of water bottles sold will determine the amount of money you make. That makes sense, right? So an independent variable causes change on the dependent variable. So the independent variable is the number of water bottles that are sold because it causes change in the amount of money you make. So you want to make sure that your variable goes with what you picked. Sometimes I see students putting different ones. I'm like, you're just guessing, okay? That's not going to get you anywhere. The dependent variable is the money. Usually with money, it's the dependent variable. That's you see, I just made that mistake that I said not to make. What'd I do? Has that ever happened to you guys? All right, let's look at this. Identify the independent and dependent variable. The size of the shopping cart, S, and the number of boxes that are needed to fill it, B. So, honestly, I'm thinking the size. What do you guys think? What do you think? The size of the shopping cart, S, and the number of boxes that are needed to fill it. So I think the size of the shopping cart will determine how many boxes are able. Does that make sense? So the size of the shopping cart like my son Hudson. Hi Hudson, if you're watching this one day when you're older, he's 3 now. He has got this like cute little miniature shopping cart. And if you want to see him get that in one of our go to Crosley's Christmas Story, a Christmas story in real life, and it's one of my favorite home videos that we've made. It's like a Christmas story parody. But you can see Hudson getting this little shopping cart. But that won't be able to fill in as much boxes as a big shopping cart like at the store or at Lowe's, one of those even bigger ones. So the independent variable would, I think, be, and I'm not 100%, be the size of the shopping cart. And the dependent variable would be the number of boxes that you can use to fill it. Okay, right, guys? Woo! We did it! Hooray! Thanks for doing your math with me today. Let's have some fun. The number of cell phones sold, C, and the dollar amount of sales, S. Okay, when we're dealing with money, and God, this is why I love math, because I like to make money. And besides teaching, I do a lot of extra things to try to make money, such as YouTube. Or although I don't make any money off these videos, I do these for free. But the independent variable is what you're selling and how many of that you sold. And then usually the dependent variable is the amount of money you make. So dependent variable amount of the dollar amount of sales. So there you go. You'll definitely see those questions on the test. The length of a song in minutes, M, and the number of seconds it takes to download the song. So what do you think, guys? The length of the song determines how long it takes to download. I mean, I've been wanting to download all the footage from our Home Alone movie. We made a Home Alone parody on Crosley's Toy Party. And the amount, it's just so many files that it just takes forever to download. So the length of the song causes it to take so long. So the dependent variable would be the number of seconds, because the seconds are dependent upon the length. All right, so yeah, this one, and the independent variable is that one. Yep. All right, I'm rushing. The length of the song. Oh, yeah. This is the length as a song. Yep. Okay. Here we go, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for learning about independent and dependent variables today on Jason Jacobs Math. Subscribe if you want to. Post lots of videos, lots of fun, and check out our all of our other channels with a whole bunch of cool parodies. We do a lot of magic tricks, a whole bunch of stuff. So thanks for hanging out. Bye.